Hello dear YouTube viewers, I hope you're having a great time. Xnick here again with Magic Tools, and this is the deck that revolves about the Elusive Tormentor that can become the Insidious Mist. That is a 0-1 hexproof and indestructible that can block and can't be blocked, and when this attacks, well, it can become again the Elusive Tormentor. But the idea is to have the 0-1 attacking and dealing damage thanks to our multitude of equipments that we plan to use over here. So especially remarkable the neglected heirloom that can transform also into the Ashmouth blade, granting +3/+3. So many powerful candidates for the deck, both in black and artifacts that could be used here, but I think I need to gather more information with the deck to make any changes. So let's jump into a few games and see if we want to change something. So also accompanying our Insidious Mist, we are having some improvised creatures that can be cast with a huge discount as long as we control artifacts. So they go very well along our equipment. Okay, let's try to do something. Also, we have to learn how to pilot this deck. The implement of Malice. This one gives us draw, also forces the opponent to discard. Let's skip, so we can start with the either hub and move on. So our intention is to cast Implement of Malice if nothing better shows up, and then starting from that start drawing, maybe getting more useful things. But so we don't have any hurry to cast this. We can play this for no mana, and later on we can be looking at a nice Fenholder. Okay, Key to the City would let me discard something, then when this untaps we can draw a card. I think maybe later if we find some Madness cards it's going to be more useful for us. So this Light Requisitioner costs us 5, is a 2/2 for 5 mana. I think we all agree that this is overpriced, but since this one has improvise, we might be getting a huge discount. We already have 2 lands, so to cast her we would need 3 artifacts out and the untapped mana. Alright, Militia Captain. So by sacrificing this now, we give up on something for her. We also spent one of our precious lands. I don't know, I feel like this turn is worth to play the Heir of Falkenrath and move out, and if the opponent offers a trade, I think we take it. So hopefully we get an additional land. It could be quite great. Always watching. I think we are no longer in an advantage. This sets us back quite greatly here, since we don't carry any form of artifact removal, and also gives vigilance to the creatures. So our removal is based on having creatures tapped. So let's try to force the opponent to drop some important card. We also draw something here, and hopefully it's a land. Well, there you go. And the opponent throws away the... Alright, a flyer. So not bad. Okay, second Implement of Malice. So next turn we could cast this Light Requisitioner. Yeah, I don't know if that's necessary, a good move, but we could do it. Let's do not attack. We are going to take an additional 3. Now the opponent looks, he knows that we have this on board, so he should keep as many cards in hand as possible, or keep the unwanted cards in hand. So all of them just got larger. How can we survive here? It's going to be difficult, at the very least. Alright, this is could really help us, but there's no way we can cast this now. We can't cast this later because, yeah, she's our only viable cast. What else? This one has first strike. Alright, these combinations of cards is really bad against us. This one is about to transform into the It That Rises one. Ouch. Continue. It's stopping because the air could transform, so the game is asking us if we want to. Right, 3/3 and another card. Yeah, too bad we don't have some mass board clear. Let's see what the opponent is going to do here. Cool, but not great. I thought so. This one becomes the Westbell cult leader. So please continue. Whoa. Not much else we can do here. First strike. And I forgot to, oh, sorry. I forgot to remove the combat animation setting. Right. Well, if we had 8 more mana, we could do this and kill one of them. We can draw. Alright, we got stuck at 3 lands, and it was our demise against a very fast deck. So let's move on towards our next match. And okay, mass removal would have helped us, but I think that I have to learn how to mulligan. I did kept the 2 land hand. I think that wasn't as great as I thought. Also, I got greedy. I didn't use the artifacts in time just to get the discount in the future, but I think that was a bad choice. The copter is good to have. 4 lands. Let's try to go along with this. The heirloom might meet a bitter end if the opponent runs artifact removal, but that means that our copter has better chances if the opponent spends resources into removing the heirloom. also gives us the discount for the slide requisitioner. So there we go. Capture. So we could be casting the slide requisitioner for 3 next turn. And we have our madness card for the smuggler's copter that is really nice to have. Let's see if we draw a creature that can crew the copter. No. So let's go with this. Finish. There we go. Opponent with 2 planes. Scary, since we could be reliving our previous game again once more. So, but I think maybe the opponent, yeah, it's going for 2 or more colors, and maybe he has some expensive resource. Okay, Nisa, quite big. She is. Okay, Nisa is scary, so we are going to bait. Well, we don't. Well, we do have 2 of these now. I could equip and send this into attack. Maybe the copter is better. Yeah, I think we want to find better cards. Let's send the copter in. Confirm the attack. Yes. And do we throw away the Martyr's Compulsion? I think so nice cards. Let's throw out the battle. Yeah, I might regret, but any of these cards is so good. Let's go with the implement. And we want to draw. Let's do not make the same mistake from the previous game. We also receive the token by doing this, so that's nice. So all in all, in regards to improvise, we are with the same number of artifacts that can be used for improvise purpose. So opponent must choose one of his 7 cards in hand that he previously decided to keep. And he has Renegade Rallier, a revolt creature that can bring back some other permanent if revolt has happened. I think I should have moved the heirloom over this Light Requisitioner, but I didn't realize that I had enough mana to do so. Why is they should be changed? All the lands would be nice to have over here. Right, the Leonor Empath. Tranquil Expanse. So he couldn't find a creature. That's interesting. That's what we wanted. Skip the blocking. We can't afford to take 2 because we have both Mortimer, Battle at the Breach, and whatnots. We also have the Asylum, but this time we are going to be using the Murderous Compulsion before something else happens. Swing with the Smuggler's Copter. Yes. Throw away the Murderous Compulsion. Confirm. Goodbye, Nisa. Alright, and here we could kill the Llanowar Empath, but I think this spell is quite powerful, so let's just put the heirloom over this guy and move on. We keep the visitor in hand because when we swing with the Smuggler's Copter we have the option to discard the Asylum Visitor and pay the madness cost. What sort of deck is our opponent running? He now has to put some cards from the top of the library into the graveyard. He can bring back the dwarf or the land or the enchant. Oh no, he can bring anything back. Yeah, okay, what is he choosing? Game we want to see. It was the enchantment, no. The artifact. He has the vehicle. Does he? Alright. So we're going to be meeting a vehicle from the opponent. We could go ahead and search some artifact from our library, but I don't see much point into doing so. Let's cast the Asylum Visitor now. Yes, two of them. Cute. Confirm. Not looking bad, I guess, because we also have the Westbell Abbey that is close to be used. Actually, if I have played this Asylum Visitor now, we could be using the Westbell Abbey next turn. But white has Declaration in Stone available. We might not want to do that. 6/6 trample. It has gained 2 counters thanks to the revolt. And what are we going to do about this one? We know the opponent has that vehicle. If he attacks with the 2/2, I think we do not block at this point, since later we can maybe activate the Westbell Abbey and the whole caravan is quite good. So we should be able to kill that boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up to 9, 8. Yes, we have to pay 1. So let's leave 2 for our Asylum Visitor up. No, but that means we don't get to attack with the copter. So we have to leave 3. That's it. No, but that does not kill the boy. Okay, since the copter is not attacking this turn, we take care of this one. Tappity, tappity, tap. There we go. So this shows you my lack of expertise with this deck. Let's swing with this. He probably should be blocking these attacks. Not really anything valuable to fetch with the Mortuary Mire, but still I think the mana is worth to have out. Not completely sure, since if we want to activate Madness, or I mean discard something, maybe we prefer to have cards in hand. But now we could be trying to crack the Inventor's Fair, but this already has gotten up to 28 life. So here's the vehicle, 6-6, crew cost is 3. The Iron Thread Crusher. It's like well, the pilot is really small up there. And another land. Well, we got it. How can the opponent block our attacks? There's no way he can, so game over. Pretty easy, I should say. So too much thinking and too little action has happened here. Yes. Oh, second one of them. There we go. Yeah, block this. You can block this and have yourself 3 damage prevented. We could activate the Westville Abbey with 1 more land. Yeah. Alright. So the deck, in this state, the deck can win sometimes. What is the struggle? What are the things that can stop us? So let's take a look and try to review what options do we have available. Well, this Universal Solvent is tempting, but 7 mana. Okay, let's go without this for the time being, and maybe we later regret doing that. Okay, Brain in a Jar, a single copy might be out.